liebe Zuschauerinnen und liebe Zuschauer, willkommen zur 149. Sendung. Es folgt die Übersicht.
Und als viertes Auftaktkundgebung zum 10. Castortransport in Gorleben vom 11. November.
Ja, und Heiner hat ein paar Bilder vom 11. September gemacht.
Und zum Abschluss seht ihr noch ein paar Termine.
Das war die Übersicht. Jo, Mann.
Ihr seht gleich einen Beitrag von Heiner vom 11. September 2001. Andi, kannst du mir was dazu sagen?
Ja, Heiner hat ein paar Bilderclips zusammengestellt und gleichzeitig Text drunter geschrieben. Sieht selbst. Band ab.
You know that somebody on a dialysis machine in a cave didn't have NORAD stand down, didn't do war games of flying planes in the buildings that morning, didn't do CIA insider trading, didn't call Mayor Willie Brown and tell him not to fly, and Ashcroft and everybody else.
What really happened on September 11th when 3,000 citizens were sent to heaven? Why the era fake Bin Laden video confession? Why's the fairy tale version got so many questions? With radical hijackers that were only using boxes could have sliced up pilots like a knife cutting hot butter. They had us frantic like a NASDAQ stock runner. They flew in planes like a Tom Cruise top gunner. But the story's bogus, I noticed. Dick Cheney ran 9/11 drinking Diet Sprite sodas. You only gotta look at how the buildings collapse. Bombs popping off, listen, cause the building effects. A controlled demolition had a molten pool of steel up at ground zero. That's the temperature to drown heroes. Fires in the buildings that were oxygen starved. People waving from the windows where the bombing had started. So let me get this straight. These fires couldn't melt people of glass, but they could melt 47 steel frames. World Trade 7 wasn't hit by a plane, and 5 p.m. collapsed and they couldn't explain. Now for the third time in history, a steel building melted in a neat little pile. Had it happened such a mystery? The owners said pull it and admitted they knew. That's Larry Silverstein, the partner with the Blackstone Group. They got the act all cool and made $6 billion stacking blood money dripping off of necktie collars. The South Tower burned for like 48 minutes, while the buildings in Madrid burned for 28 hours, shooting white hot flames, but they never collapsed. Ask your science professor, make him try and explain that. Or just watch the videos with concrete shooting out the blast point. You hear explosions at the blast point. C4 hit him like an asteroid. Planet of controlled demolition. Got a question you can ask, Roy? You got a question you can ask, Roy?
What you believe doesn't necessarily make it so. And so people say, well, how dare you, change my reality on 9/11? I don't want to believe it. Well, regardless of what you believe, the facts are still the facts. Let me just say this.
Yo, for real, why was Dick Cheney running hijacking drills? And why has George Shultz got a mind that can kill? And why they steal the footage when a missile hit the Pentagon? Why the stage terror like in Beirut, Lebanon? Why is it the North never trying to intercept? Why would Rumsfeld stand down, order so direct? Really, why was 9/11 such an inside job? Well, because the facts make it easy to solve. So the project for the new American century said we need a mobilizer with a new Pearl Harbor. Yeah, we got him by the chains, but we need to pull harder in a cashless society, control grid slaughter. So 3,000 citizens were martyred. The military budget seen jumping like a young Vince Carter. 9/11's really just a starter. They planted more terrorism all the way from here to Jakarta. And after the fact, they passed